Balanced affair here with OG versus 9Z, who will start on the T side. No P250s for the Terror squad. Shout out to the Rat group as well. We begin the pistol frag for either side, but with Regali being dropped in mid, Neofrag is, before I can even finish his name, he will fall as well. To the likes of Buddha, who starts off hot. That's what you want to see, consistency from the likes of Buddha.
Oh, try sneaking in. Nico can do nothing about it. And a great start here for 9Z. Just those mid fights were so strong. They just lose so many of those fights. 9Z get out through mid. And Fiku just hoping he gets given a couple of fights. Oh, it's awkward shooting the back of the head, but Try finds it eventually.
OG will try to spread the wealth then while keeping the money together for the buy rounds to come. It's a great start for Flames.
Looks like that same B site execute again from 9Z.
Keeping it very, very simple indeed, sending it straight in there, but David is stuck trying to avoid the flashbangs, and while he's a sitting duck, Nico will deal with him, and Try will fall soon after. Only Max remains. They've barely done any damage, let alone got any kills. They've got 0 for what they've done so far, 9Z. This will be an expensive lesson for them, but it'll be an early one, though. Again, if you're going to have a catastrophe like this, round 3 may be the best time to do it. That flash had 0 impact on OG. They have fantastic control at present. Nico's up close by Jag as well. And he's got help from Flames, had help from Flames. Flames is history now. Nico pressing in the creep. How far is he going to go? That's very nice from Nico. He gets both the kills. Down goes Try also. DGT in a 1 versus 4 then.
Play passively towards mid and B on the T side, and then retake the map control later on. But it's not easy to play like that. You have to be a very well-refined team to pull that off.
Doesn't want to run like an elephant and potentially invite a flank. Now Neofrag realizes that the bomb site has been compromised. He's got Fiku here for help as well. And now it's just Fiku. And as far as that donut position is concerned, looking for a second frag, finding it as well. Bomb moving forward. Great reposition from Fiku as they try to trade the kill, denying 9Z. And now things are really hard. DGT with the AWP won't get anything done. And there's a 4th round for OG. Looking kind of strong so far on the CT side, I feel like.
Or whether they're happy to switch things up. Looks like a mid-smoke might have been missed by 9Z. There's some CT utility trying to fight. Oh, and Flames and Nico just both lining them up. Finally, Try fires back, but it's not enough here. That top mid-smoke missing. I think that's what allowed the crossfire there for OG. They mop up everyone.
Blink and you'll miss it. Brutal.
Ouch.
Absolutely brutal.
This is now the rifle round out for 9Z. And this time OG playing more passively on mid. The Try has found a pick elsewhere. That was AWP v AWP. Taking Regali out of the server.
There's a response though from OG.
Straight back.
A big response. They've often got a flurry of kills in this game of Ancient, and there's another one. 9Z have enough players remaining to still do something here, but as I say that, David will fall. 2v4 is going to be a problem. Try with the AWP. Did he see the second player? Flames there. Flames got to be careful. He's got grenades in his hand, trying to delay Try as best he can. The smoke will be crucial. Oh, that was just over his shoulder. Buddha lost in the meantime. I think with this direction, he'll be trying to save. He is still scoped in, which might help him with Neofrag if he finds the angle. Not on this occasion.
9Z again trying to come back to B. We'll see if Fiku decides to fight for it this time. Just a more passive hold from him. Nico will control the cave, and Fiku's just going to wait for them to come his way. They try and aggress on him, but he deals with them. There's still no bomb plant. Fiku finally falls, but here come the rest of the team. It is a good rotation, a good response. It's just looking really comfortable right now for OG.
Tries on the AWP once again. AKs are out again. Big aggression in mid. This time DGT and David will deal with what needs to be dealt with. That's a fantastic response. We can see Nico charging into mid, dropping David, and Fiku's here as well. OG fighting back once again. They're clustering around that grenade, but it's 9Z who stand one to the good. Nico with the M4A4.
Ooh.
Stuck on his angle. Max pushed that. He'll be closer to the corner. So it might be favorable for Nico. Waiting for DGT, rings the bell, but can't finish off the job. Regali in the clutch then.
Can understand the save here. Very difficult to win that 1-on-3 retake. Making plays when they have to, when they realize they're down in numbers. This time though, Fiku committed to the open. Try went hunting for the trade.
There are flashes. But will they go in dry? Buddha walks. That's going to be very costly for him. The incendiary is deployed as well. 37 seconds. They've only seen one player. They don't know where the other two are. The bomb's going to start rotating though. Protect the VIP with only one player on the way, but they don't know. Where could these CTs be? Are they all in the same place? Well, David's surely got the information now that the stack is there, perhaps reading the likelihood of them being together with their money on the line, on the ropes. 2v3. It might be close enough that OG pursue this and lose everything. We've got double donut play from 9Z. There is a smoke for Nico, but there's plenty of spray to come their way as well. Oh boy, he's walking away. And they're walking in.
It's a save?
DGT is walking away from Donut. They're going to ninja this, aren't they? They are going to ninja this. Are they going to get on the bomb? The smoke might give the game away. Flames has got the angle. No one can get there in time. It's daylight robbery from OG. Oh, 9Z. You have the money. There's no need to leave. They can all fall by this round anyway. Well then, it's going to be before the flash goes off that Max goes for the wide swing. His existence will be a painful and brief one in round 15. Again, it's a slaughterhouse. Bring them in on meat hooks, one by one into this bomb site. They won't last long. 1v4 for DGT. Almost like they can smell him. And there it is, 11-4 for OG at halftime. Maybe that second last round indicative of the struggle 9Zs may have after the break. Pays for itself with one frag immediately. Doubles your one-shot range over a Glock when there are no helmets. Flames took one in the face. We'll talk about that one later as Buddha and co try to get back onto this B bomb site. We've got DGT moving through mid. Fiku drops in the meantime, leaving Neofrag isolated. He falls to Buddha as well. They're going one by one. OG are falling to pieces on this B bomb site after planting the bomb. And now Regali's got to do it all himself. He needs the ace to keep his team in this one. Down to the 1v1. DGT on the bomb. He doesn't have a kit. He is holding it. The flash is here, and he is not coming off this bomb. And then Regardie doesn't have the angle. He doesn't have the angle. Oh, well, how about that for robbery? We can do it as well, they say. He'll get the ace, but not the round.
What a sad ace. I mean, you go straight for the force buy, of course. And 9Z, I mean, they've invested into rifles, but the utility is awkward. And look at the flashes for Flames. Mac 10 flies out through mid. The flank comes in, but Mac's only able to get one before they bypass him. Try has to try and hold it himself, and he's not able to do so. Flames is on an absolute tear.
Flames is ridiculous at this point, I've decided. From the Mac 10 to the MP9. M4 swung out to try and do what they can. Not over yet, though. Buddha, again, the man for 9Z, can only last so long as Regali will put him out of his misery. A disastrous game of Ancient then from one half to another for 9Z.
That could be useful info. They're even trying to flank here. This is a little uncomfortable for OG.
Target practice for Regali, who will continue. Neofrag here to trade. OG have got the numbers in the right places. Nico knows that the bomb has been spotted, though. So that will be a little nervous. We do have a lurker in towards this site. Regali drops. Knives are out. We don't know where that second player is. And that's going to be the bomb planted, but the carrier dropped. Fiku, great punish onto Buddha. Down to the 1v1 now. Needs to try and find a safe position for himself. Eats the flashbang. but saw nobody was there. How vulnerable is he, though, as DGT starts to creep forward? 42 HP. I think he may have given the sound away. Fiku's got great shadow advantage as well. This is a really good angle for him if he were pushed. DGT putting a smoke on the bomb, and that's a massive headshot from him. 6 rounds on the board for DGT then.
And that could still continue because OG have got a buy of their own. Still a couple of AKs and straight into B.
Oh, they've heard it. Max and Buddha with 3 with the MP9. Buddha's so good. He's always fragging. He's so important in every round, it feels like. That is so brief. That was a fast round that has busted the money for OG entirely. This is wild. This is so fast on the second half.
Oh, that's a crazy spray transfer with the MP9 as well. There's so much going on the map. OG are just now starting to take control towards B. Oh, but Nico's not ready for the push.
Great timing for 9Z. All right, then, there's some sound cues for Flames, but he's losing players so fast. They've lost the bomb also, and even Flames will fall. Look, listen, well, you can't hear it, but you can see it. Denial of information being attempted by Flames now, but DGT is in position. He knows no one has crossed just yet. Regali being dropped in the middle of mid makes things awkward for Nico as the bomb carrier now. He'll head towards Neofrag around the B bomb site. In the meantime, Flames is cutting off that rotation. He needs to be dealt with by DGT, and that's exactly what will happen. Jumping out of there, but sees no trade fragger, and that will instill some more confidence. That's some good information for him as well. So we see OG creeping into the B bomb site. What will Max choose to do? He's wondering about his right-hand side. No one's there, but he doesn't know that. As Nico goes in, and he'll fall to a team kill in the end. DGT now thins the numbers yet more. Neofrag in the clutch. 1v3, 39 seconds on the clock. Needs to rescue this bomb, but there are CTs everywhere. They are swarming OG now from round to round. Suddenly, the deficit is reduced to 1. And Nico's going to be in some trouble here.
Oof.
In a lot of trouble. Surely that forces the issue here now as Try has a great spot. Drops the smoke into the molly, goes back, and all the frags are going the way of 9Z. OG had run out of ideas, it seems, run out of frags. Ideas, at least that will thwart the intentions of 9Z, who are really firing on all cylinders now. Yeah, those really rough pushes into the B bomb site from 9Z. Looking super difficult for OG as well on their T side now. Okay, Regali again. I'm telling you, I feel like... Oh my God, Regali, what are you up to here? From the M4 to a third Deagle kill, and he's looking for an ace. He's turning things around versus Try, who has to find 2 frags here. Neofrag on the reload, quickly dealt with. Oh, the timing is so perfect. Stuck on the bomb and stops the highlight. But Regali is crazy in this game.
And it's still not enough. Look at these shots. That's ridiculous. No way. That first shot was unreal. And he steals the M4 back to the D. Oh my God. That is nasty.
He's so quick. Try in trouble now, trying to make it back to the side, but he is the bait as well. The trigger discipline from DGT will be instrumental in that situation. They'll retain a man advantage despite losing Try there. How long will they retain it for? Got to be really careful about these dicey engagements. Both trying to pre-fire each other, both dancing left and right. Fiku looking for more players. This is allowing his teammate to get into better positions. But where is his teammate? That's a question for OG. Is he Temple? Is he in Donut? Such a strong angle for Buddha as well. Just jiggling constantly as Fiku looks away at the wrong time. Regali's got 25 seconds! The clutches were going to come eventually, and there's a big one for him. 31 frags for Regali. You just got to be careful about the barrel. Well, the silencer, rather.
Oh, no.
Oh, the bomb is here, and there aren't players with it. They're pushing into the site, but they've got so much work to do, and they're doing it. Buddha's been dropped, and Regali's got the angle. Regali makes it a 3v2. Pre-fire from Fiku. He sees enough to finish off the job there. That incendiary will tell them where Max is. Hyper-focused on his screen, leaning so far forward. Really got to be focused here. 2 more to find. Fiku's got the angle, and the score is tied. What do they make of the silence? 9C. The flash is here, and OG aren't the trade. Regali's still alive, and that might be huge for them. Looking around the boxes. The CTs are on the way. Perfect time for a collateral for 9Z. 2v4 for OG. They can't afford to lose this round. EGT starting to rotate back. He might find a perfect angle for Neofrag. Oh, he hasn't. He's playing passive. This is getting weird now. 27 seconds, and Neofrag will go for the flank. But what does he make of no one being on the A bomb site if they're going to make the play towards B? David's going to drop. And Buddha's got the 5-7. But if there was one man to do it on 9Z and stop this bomb from being planted, it was probably going to be him. 3 players alive. They have to believe that somebody else is here. The angle's being held by Neofrag. The bomb's being planted. Just as he looks away, Nico in a clutch now. 1v2. And down he goes. It will be game point to 9Z first. He's got more than double his deaths. He's got the least deaths and the most kills. This is not a stat you see often. I can't think of a single time. Let's see if Flames can do more now. Creeping forward, and DGT will be traded. Advantage OG. 4 on 3. Oh, that pre-fire is so dangerous. David absorbs a bullet. He may get some sound cues, but the rush onto the A bomb site is on. The split is on for OG, and it's 4v3. David, Try, and Buddha. How do you deal with this angle, though, from Fiku? 1v2 for Buddha. Smoke. Can he defuse that from around the corner, I wonder? Trying to find it in the smoke. Is there any way he can make this happen? Not on this occasion. We will head to overtime then. Perhaps a sigh of relief for OG. Aggressively looking to book it into this A-bomb site. They've got choke points to deal with, though. That's one of them dealt with. Buddha will be dropped in the meantime. There is a flank coming in from Max if the CTs can delay. Not sure if that's possible. The bomb is well and truly on that bomb site at the moment. There's Regali gone as the bomb is planted. David lost on the other side. 3v3 as we've got flanks on flanks. 2 players in Donut. Neofrag coming in from the back, but Max is looking for a flank. Neofrag eliminating him immediately, looking to pick up the AWP or get there eventually. Angles on Temple will be very strong indeed. Big swing from DGT. Knew what the threat was, couldn't do anything about it. Try in a clutch then, moving towards Donut. He doesn't have a kit in this round. There is one close to him, but I don't see him getting any work done here. It looks like 9Z were promising for that first round of overtime, but it will be stolen by OG. Fiku was basically playing this in the last round, post-plant. Look how he shows the elbow, though, Fiku. He's so smart. He knows how to play that angle on both sides. Who's going to be the initial engager then? Try's going to try, no pun intended, to force Neofrag into his reticle. Nothing doing just yet. Showing some more presence then, trying to draw attention from the squad. Does he believe Donut's empty? He's not fully clearing this. They are running out of time as well. Neofrag! Oh, that was a scary one. Regali, a rare miss from him. 2v2. Bomb is ticking. Only Max has a kit. He's the one close, and he will drop then. Leaving Buddha in the clutch, but he can only pad the stats briefly as OG go 2 for 2. Stuck in the corner there, using his util, but he's still stuck in that corner. Buddha will get the first kill then. Starting to clear out this mid position, but there are still plenty of OG players here. Regali's here with the AWP. Flames will drop, leaving only 2. 9Z desperately need one of these CT rounds. Neofrag down to 15. Regali creeping in mid. He spotted Max. I don't know if Max saw him back. Based on Neofrag heading towards A briefly, I did wonder, but perhaps they are thinking it's 2 players there. Regali will be spotted and swatted by Max then. And it's down to Neofrag with 15 HP in the clutch here. Again, 9Z really need a round. And they'll get one.
USP out for the final kill.
But the job's not done yet. Look at this push, a 3-man push. Maybe 2 of them were seen on a def cam. And 9Z don't really have the positions.
It's almost impossible here for 9Z unless they land some fantastic shots.
In they go then. They've got some angles and they've got some stereo frags as well. All of a sudden, the numbers are tied up. Flames is on the flank. Neofrag is as well. It's going to be a big duel between Flames and DGT. Either side of the box. That angle from DGT almost had a chance for a second shot there. Flames sees nothing just yet as Regali dances behind the box. He's got the info on David. Flames has the angles now. He's got a grenade as well. But is he brave enough? He's holding the defuse. David's coming around the corner. Flames commits to it, but he won't be as successful as 9Z were. And the score will be tied once again. Big fight on the bomb site. OG were looking great in the first half of normal time. 9Z came back with a vengeance. The CT side's the way the power is in the vacuum of this series. 4-on-4, 9Z on the B bomb side. Neofrag dispatched off. Regali has to deliver here, and he will. He always does. 38 frags for Regali. And there may be more to come. 3-on-3, bomb is planted. Nico and Flames have kits, and Regali continues to hunt. The scope will be heard, but he knows that as well. Look how he's using this gap to find Buddha. Beautiful. That man knows his angles. 3v2. Someone's got to get on that bomb soon. Regali's everywhere. Sees DGT through the smoke, and now they come swarming in. Try loses the angle, and they're on that bomb. Regali is an enigma. 40 kills for him as they take game point.
Beautifully played by Regali, but 9Z still want to fight this one. They're going back to B, all 5 of them towards the B site early, and they're going to commit to this.
So many flashes from both squads. Fiku gets the first one, and he goes back to the well for another one. Oh, they are dropping like flies, 9Z. 4 versus 2 made 1 try versus the world. There are still flashes, still chain flashes coming in. Maybe he saw a silhouette of a player, but he can't get a kill just yet. Oh, Neofrag gives one up for free and makes it a 1 versus 2. What was that about? That was sloppy from OG. Surely you don't want to capitulate now. Fiku standing in the smoke with the pistol will be enough. 40 kills, the most kills and the least deaths for Regali. An absolute hero for OG in the first map. Orpa on the other team, he would be somewhat overlooked in that one, but perhaps the same can be different on this one. But first comes the pistols though, as OG stream into that B bomb site. Flames has been dropped. That's a big frag for DGT at the beginning, looking for a second one almost, but not quite. They will go down. A trio of 9Z players lost then, as Try and David remain 2v3 as the bomb is planted. OG have the elevation with Nico. Awkward angles for Try, then he knows he'll be exposed eventually. How do they solve this puzzle, 9Z? Regali's got some angles to play with as well. Neofrag will save his bacon, leaving Try to try and do what he can. And he can't. With an AK, let alone an AWP. That's quite noticeable, and I am interested to see how that plays out as Fiku is doing similar. Just a drive-by onto David. But again, we saw an explosive start on Ancient. We're seeing one on Mirage here as well. Minute 20, and it's a 2 versus 2 as Regali creeps through the A bomb site, spotted with the bomb. Regali knows he's made some space for himself, but where is the other player? Where does he try and plant the bomb here? Buddha starting to creep forward, a smoke to create some space. Buddha poking out, catches Regali, falls back, tries to disengage, doesn't want to get caught. Wants Nico to be in the worst position possible, and he is. Smoke is still up. He'll secure the bomb plant. He knows roughly where the players were. Buddha likely to still be in Palace. How long until Nico starts to look for that second player? Drills Buddha, but where is DGT? Hasn't made a sound yet. Continues to move Nico and finishes the job with a massive headshot onto DGT on ticket.
After such a devastating loss on the previous map, it's important they don't just fall too far behind. That damage is big. The nades will absolutely finish the job. But the B site is about to be pounced upon.
Buddha coming back. They're lining up for him. A pursuit here might be problematic for them, but the silence... Oh, the USP from Buddha! Who cares about the rifle? Neofrag and Fiku are dropped. They have run into a brick wall. That brick wall bites as well. Buddha falling back into the flames there. And Regali's in the clutch now. 1 versus 5. Can we see an ace where he wins the round? Don't think we will on this occasion. He is surrounded early by 9Z and they'll find their way onto the scoreboard. 1-4. Delivering under high pressure like that, Buddha. Unbelievable stuff. Now Try will do the same on the other side of the map. But OG, Mirage and these AK-47s, they are so dangerous. It's a great pick from Try. DGT moves into a better angle, but Flames, look at him move. He might have seen an elbow or something of DGT. So many mad fraggers on OG. Fiku's been important. We've barely mentioned him, it feels like, versus the likes of Flames and Regali, but he's had so many entries as well. Great timing from Flames. He makes it so expensive, and the hunt is on for Try.
But the scoreline...
Now, they'll fish for 1 kill. If they don't get it, if like David goes down or something, surely they call it on this round. They can't afford to lose all of their weapons. Still not finding anything, but still waiting for the smokes to go, for the junk to go. Great angle from Try, and that might be the go command now. They've got a man advantage. They've lost David, though. They're getting close enough to lose everything, but OG are in the red. Neofrag goes down. Regali and Fiku remain. The bomb is ticking. Try has a kit, and they're all gone. They're all dead. The retake has worked.
Neofrag took the hero AK previously, so stuck with the Deeg on this one. Try top of the server right now. Look at that from Nico, though. They are so quick up mid. Nico's trying to punish even further. I think he might pump the brakes slightly. Oh, I thought Try would have spotted that there. Okay, this is awkward, but Nico fishes him out in the smoke. What a brutal round from 9Z. They just got nothing here.
Yeah, but I think it's in part their own fault for doing the same strat.
But the pace from OG is working really well right now. Seems like these fast rounds are getting them a lot of openers.
David drops early then, and this time they'll stream into the A-bomb side. We've got 4 players here. Regali posting up towards jungle from that palace position as Try goes shotgun mode, trying to deploy the incendiary. Of course, it goes straight into the smoke. Desperation for 9Z as they are getting riddled with bullets. Flames detects assailants in the area. Great counters then by OG. Again, we saw the smoke in the underpass. Refusing to be conditioned, perhaps. Oh my God, Flames! He's gliding like he's covered in soap.
See the coach? Rugger came in and gave him a look like, oh, you sure? Excuse me?
Drowned in baby oil or something. That was way too smooth.
Oh, that was the clean entry as well. Yeah, man. Like a slithery.
Man's got a chest like Randy Orton, just sliding out there. He has detected some problems. Not dumping his grenades, though. See what he chooses to do now. Flames tries to make his way in. DGT is dancing, he's jiggling. And he is becoming a problem as 9Z have a solid hold on that B-bomb side. Bomb's been lost now, and heads are being lost for OG as well. I don't even know how many bullets they fired on that B-bomb side, and Fiku now finds himself with so much to do, but he is put out of his misery quickly by a Try.
Here's a fast mid-play from OG again. They've left the bomb behind, but they're not going to slow down. Try misses the first, but he hits the second.
Nice flick on that second one. DGT popped on short, which compromises Buddha, but it is Buddha. He's always got a good angle. It's still going to be really hard to put him down.
Oh. Make sure it's the body. Smart from Try. No scope won't work. Oh, just a quick reload.
Just standing there reloading, does not care.
I love it. All right, Regali. AK clutch this time. There's a chance this works, but I think Try is holding with the AWP, and that will be very hard to best. Oh. Try's having a game. 14 frags.
Still Tries just looking around the window of the market into B. While OG trying to identify, trying to understand the climate elsewhere. That lurk from Flames has finally been dealt with, and Try will still hold his position. DGT stop spawn. Sees them moving in as well, but David will drop that bomb once more. 90 are retaking control of this round. OG couldn't catch them off guard, rotating. Fiku in a clutch now, traded by DGT. 90 fight back and... Well, this is going to be one interesting round. Fiku with another entry. And Max has got so much to do. He's found 3 kills so far. Maybe he's done his job. Try now versus Regali, dancing. Trying to find each other. Regali, can he reach that AWP? That might be interesting. The Deagle could be enough though. 1v2. Trying to isolate the fights if he can, but he won't be able to do it. And at halftime, after all of that, it's 9Z who lead 8-7. Smoke on the stairs. Trickling into the bomb site. He's got Regali in the back. And the full rotation from OG. Flames posted up on short. In the meantime, NeoFrag is charging in CT, but so is DGT, evening the numbers. 3v3 for now. There's a kit in the hands of Nico. If he can make it close enough, Flames still fishing from short, compromising the positions, but it's OG being compromised in this pistol round. Flames in a 1 versus 3 now. You can see the kit beyond triple. And they're disengaging somewhat until they decide to strike. Max jiggling. Flames with 2 more to find. It's 1v1 now. And DGT simply needs to hide. There's the kit, but he's got to find this frag. Trying to bait DGT, hunting around the corner, getting there eventually, but I think he might be too late to defuse this bomb.
Oh, that's so frustrating. And he doesn't even get away with the kit, with the Kevlar.
You can see Regali in the window with the scout. Does he have the range for a 1-shot here? Fiku. He will drop the bomb. Fiku! He may have done enough here. Buddha's been tagged. And that scout is lurking. That's a giant problem. 25 seconds on the clock and the CTs are moving forward. They're being surrounded now. Max wondering what's happening on short. Oh, this is rough. 15 seconds to plant this bomb. The scout's still alive now. They can't find these kills. Where do they go for the bomb plant? It's going to be default. Bang, bang. There's a Deagle. And there's the round for OG. They forced it up and they won. Flames moving away. Fiku's repositioned though. They might look for him on the ramp. David's creeping forward. He's low health. 25 HP for him. Sorry, 25 seconds left on the clock. Fiku pre-firing. He knows he's got to do more, and he lands one on DGT. That's an overperformance from him. Fiku is so good on Mirage. All Max can do really is stare at the walls. That paint is long dried. Smoke grenade shenanigans as 9Z focus on the A-bomb side. They may have an opportunity here, although somebody called Regali is waiting for them, down to 13 HP. I'm not sure if he escapes this position. They can't focus on him too much, though. They've got to get that bomb planted, a team kill, but Flames and Fiku might make up for it as Nico is dropped. Then again, maybe not. Both low health now, Regali and Fiku, with David still creeping, heading towards his connector position, finding the angle for Fiku.
Surprised they were able to win those fights in this round. I mean, they got the initial entry. But credit to them, doing exactly what they needed to.
Minimal info for OG. Going to be so hard to continually focus. That'll certainly help, though. The bomb through the smoke. David on the other side will be traded as he tries to open up the jungle position. But does Flames understand that there'll be another player there? Buddha has been dispatched of. Try and Palace reveals his position. That's half the remaining squad. Drops Flames, though. Now DGT will be in ramp of 20 seconds. Bomb connector. It seems this one will really go down to the wire. High pressure rounds will be coming for both teams.
And Buddha might not be ready for him to be so far up here. NeoFrag committed to this fight now. Buddha tries to hold, but NeoFrag wins it. And that's the B side of the map locked out for 9Z now.
They've got a lot of information here, OG, but they still need more defenses towards B. We're going to have a 4v2 situation unless Flames can get involved as well. That smoke will isolate the fights as NeoFrag looks to deal with short. Fiku will finish off the job there. Now he's got to stay alive and buy time for the rotation. 90 have to clear the site in 20 seconds and get a bomb plant. And now it's down to try. 1 versus 4, made 3, made 2. But here is the trade from Regali. No bomb plant will brutalize their economy as OG take the lead. This is the kind of round that OG really Can't be tanking damage in. So far, so good. 2 Glocks and a Desert Eagle. All eyes on Buddha then.
All right, Flames. Just get the ace at this point. Why not?
Great time to have a round like this. More kind of gives them a full buy in the hole.
They're going to rotate players back. This is really looking good for OG here on the rotation.
So early as well. Regali will be heard falling back to jungle. He might get punished here. Again, through the smoke. This time, 2 of them. But they got the info for free. A great angle from David. Flames will trade. Nico racing towards T-Spawn now. Will he be heard by Buddha? It's still relatively early. They're going to be focused on that bomb site. I'd be shocked if Buddha does a 180 here. DGT looking towards Sandwich. There is Buddha. Trigger discipline from Nico. Looking for multiple. Only sees him, though. Swinging towards Palace. They're falling one by one. Down they go, but they're still in the fight here. The bomb is still in their hands, and Try might realize with that flank that the B bomb site has to be where things go here. DGT showing presence, being dropped though. Now Try has to try and clutch this. He must. Otherwise, it's match point for OG. He's got to take the fight to them one way or another. Regali on the way. Will they be ready for these angles though? Flames is already posted up. They have an inkling of what he might be up to here. There is a flash for Regali. Who's going to swing first? He's found 2 of them, but he pulls the knife out. Not expecting Flames to be coming from the same direction. It was trying to race, maybe to pick up the AWP.
It's OG with map and series point. And 9Z facing elimination unless they can pull these 3 rounds back.
This has been a slog versus the team that beat Fnatic 9Z. But OG are heading towards a 2-0 victory. 4 plays still standing for 9Z, however. Waiting for a peek as Try holding the angle as his teammates move forward. But Regali, sorry, Neo frag with the AWP. He's going to find 2 on this occasion. Regali with the M4A4 instead, but it's Flames to pick up the final 2 frags. OG survived the test of the team that beat Fnatic. They won't keep OG. They'll move on.